A shed update. Now I haven't gone through this pile yet, which we will probably be 2 more videos or a video. We'll just see how everything goes. I got to go through it. But anyway, but first, a shed update. First up, this is a sacked kit of Mobius models. They're a 1/25th scale tumbler Batmobile, and this is a special kit because it's a 3rd test shot. And I got these from Dave Metzer himself. So I actually got 2 sacks of them. I actually got that one and I got this one, but this one ain't labeled, so I assume it's a 3rd test shot, just like the first sack here. And the body of the test shot is in a tumbler box, which is upstairs. Now, go upstairs, show everyone. I call the Batmobile from the new movies the tumbler, because that's what they called it the first time. So if you hear me call it the tumbler, this is what we're talking about. It's not a test shot as this one. This is the I call it the rocket tumbler. It's the original one that came out, which basically looks like that one, like the Bandai. The tumbler is on the back because I was doing my little Batmobile section there. So anyway, got the original tumbler, which would have got the rocket tumbler, and then of course they didn't make the rocket launch. Well, they didn't make the turret one. I made the turret one, and I do have a conversion kit for that. But anyway, that's another thing. But anyway, since Mobius models technically does not exist, I mean they do, but they're you know, Pegasus owns them, so I had to go dig deep in the workbench because I forgot I had it. I did have a test shot, and I wanted to add a little piece of history to the Mobius model section, which I'll can't decide if I got to find a box for it because I think the sack will probably a little wore out. I either want to put it here with the figures, or I may go stick it upstairs in the car section. But anyway, we're adding a 3rd test shot of the tumbler to the art. New stuff, if you will. The hobby store came out with these. I didn't even know what these were. These are Haro or Haro, Diva Red, Basic Green, and Shooting Orange. And I had no idea what these are. I had to go look them up. They are Gundam. I guess they're like, they've been around like a long time in all the series, and they're just like, I guess, background characters, if you will. There's, because some of the series I haven't seen, so you know, I may have missed it or overlooked it. But anyway, I thought this must be going to be new, you know, bear kits. So anyway, they got 3 colors, and 1, 2, 3, and I got the whole set, so I was very, very excited. Anyway, they're just you know, colorful balls, which I think you can make. I would like to take one of these, which I may have to go buy another one, and I'd like to do a SF3D kind of ball type of figure kit. I think that would look pretty darn slick. But anyway, I have no idea. They were just they were cheap, and they were just, I think, pretty darn slick. Of course, I do like odd kits like this. I think they're just unique. But anyway, brand new out. I haven't even popped one open just to see really what is all entailed. But anyway, we're adding the orange, green, red Haros to the art. Pegasus Master Box came out with Perseus. Now I know people are going to start banging on the keyboard telling me Perseus is supposed to be a man. I ain't denying it, you know, but hey, do like the female version of Perseus, which I had to have it. Now we'll just go upstairs. Perseus here, gorgeous kit, and I do like their box art. I think it's just all of it's just pretty darn slick. But anyway, they do have, wherever I put it, they do have Medusa up there. And if you look on her shield, you can see Medusa, which is painted on the inside of reflection, which that would be pretty slick. That could be done. I think a decal needs to be made for that kit. But if you look on her on the front of her shield, it's got actually Medusa's head. So you know, her Legion of Army. So that's just pretty darn slick. But anyway, I like the kit. I think the you know, Battlestar kind of did the changing the roles of characters, and I thought, you know, that's pretty darn slick. They could do a bunch of other Greeks, you know, swapping roles. But anyway, we're adding another Master Box, well, not another one, but Perseus 2, the art. Now they do have, and I got to save up for it. Was running out of money, which that ain't a good thing. The Trucker Series, let me put that down here. The Trucker Series, which I got Erica and Carrie. They did come out with Sleeping Girl and then Texting Girl with her dog, which these two are out, and I'm going to try to get them in a week or two. Trying to save up to get those. I'm not a real big fan of the sleeping one, but you know, anyway, 2 females, which I'll end up getting it. But anyway, we're going to try to get them. But anyway, so we're adding Perseus to the art, and we'll go ahead and since we're up here, we'll stick it. I'm running out of. Well, I don't know if I want to do that. Come on. Oh, I think we may have to do. May have to move the Greeks over with the space age. May do something like that. Yeah. We'll work on that. But anyway, adding that to the art. And last but not least, I guess I'm going to have to start adding a DVD collection to the art. The Cold TV Man, he had a warehouse sale, and these were in there, and I do not own anything from Monster Model Review. And he actually had, I got to thank the Cold TV Man, he had number 1 and he had number 3, and I bought both them, and he managed to get me volume 2 to go with it. So I have the complete set. Now this only goes up to number 65. And I know a lot of y'all have watched Monster Model Review. I've watched all his episodes. He's like in 150 something, if I ain't mistaken. And you know, great show. Love to see the models, like the history and everything that he produces. Everything. Yours truly is in one of these. Not in the DVD, in the like 150 something. There's an Adam West one that they did, and My Contaminated Batman is in one of the episodes. So anyway, that, and there's an episode with the old NPC heads and Mr. Mummy that I did is also in there. But anyway, very fun kit. I did like these, and I wanted to build one. I need another mummy to complete the set again, but anyway. Love those. But anyway, they were I just didn't they do make model kits, and I like to have a kit, but I also wanted the DVDs. I thought that would make a nice little collection to add to the art. Anyway, I need to watch them too, because there's probably some stuff I have not seen. There might be some deleted footage. However, I do have the Aurora Monsters DVD in there, so I may have to start doing I may do a little model DVD collection for the art, you know, start a little section probably, and I'll probably put that with the Aurora to go with it, because it is a lot of mostly figure kits, and of course we try to keep the figure section down here inside the art, you know. But anyway, little DVDs. But anyway, I thought I'd make a unique addition to the art. But anyway, that's what I have got going on today. We are adding Monster Model Review DVDs. We're adding Hyro, whoever he is, and we're adding a test shot of the tumbler to the art. So that's what I have got going on today. So stay tuned for the next exciting episode.